יתירה על הכל, מפה רוחבה הכל, מגדול על הכל, מתוקו על הכל, ויברך אס החוסום ויס הקלו. Hashem Simcha, Ba'u Lefonov Birnono. He who is mighty, great, and blessed above all beings. May he bless the groom and his bride. Baruch Ato Adonai, Eloheinu Melech Havoi. Borei ri agofel, Baruch Ato Adonai, Eloheinu Melech Haolam, Asher Kiddushanu B'mitzvosav, B'tzivanu al hoaroyos, V'yosar lonu es hoarusos, V'hitir lodnu, es anisuis lodnu, al yedei Chupovei Kiddushin, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mikadosh Amo Yisroel, Al Yedei Chupo V'Kiddush. At Mikudeshes Li Tabas Zu Kedas Moshe Yisrael, which means, behold, thou art consecrated unto him with this ring, in accordance with the law of Moses and of Israel. Be'ezras Hashem Yisborach. Sheni b'Shabbos Yavo Yomim L'Chedesh Teves Shnas Chamesh Salot Meshva Meis Shleish Esrei B'Blias Hoilom Dominion Shon Amonim Kan Mosa Brooklyn Medinas New York America Tzfeilis Eich Chosen Leib B'Rav Aaron Stein Omalo Ladov Sulte Yente Bas Mordechai Blum Avelen into das Moshe Yisrael Meliche Meya Besulaichi Sach Zuze Moson Chose Liche mit der Reise Umze Neichi Susaiche des Siete Kaichi Meya Leva Saichi Kiperach Kol Ab Utzvias Moras Yente Besulte Do Lavasleine into, Deine Dunja der Handelesleine Beabur, Bein Bersaf, Bein Bedhabe, Bein Besakti. Heel Kibelol of Rableif, Sandanon, the May is a cooking Kesef Tzor. So the Rableif, Sandanon, Vaisef Lom in the Lake, Oid May is a cooking Kesef Tzor, Acherem Kenegdon. Sacha Keul, Mosayim is a cooking Kesef Tzor. Vachach Omar Rableif, Sandanon. Nissen de Isloi nach Reis, und de Lesloi nach Reis. Kulen je hoi nach Roin, war wohin Fremen hoi stark suchte dort. Die Dunja do mit die Säfte dort. Min neu war viele mit Glied al Kaspoi, Bechaya Yovosso Chayai, min jeme de Non Ololom. Gil Kibelolam Rableif, Sandanon, ich heimel stark subis was is Säftes, de Norden bevnas Yisroi. Was so in Kritiken Chachamein und sich am Lebrochen. Lokas machte de Logik teif se gestorben. Und in Rableif Rabang Sandanon, was jente bas Mordchai psute do, al kol madach sivem feirishli el, במונה דחוס של המקנה בהקיל שורי וקיים מאיר בן הרב ארן יהודה עד מנחם מנדל בן חיים נוסן סרנו עד. On the second day of the week, the fourth day of the month Teves, the year 5713 AM, corresponding to the 21st day of December 1952, the sacred covenant of marriage was entered into in Brooklyn, New York, between the bridegroom, Leonard Stein, and his bride, Edith L. Bloom. The said bridegroom made the following declaration to his bride: "Be thou my wife according to the law of Moses and of Israel. I faithfully promise that I will be a true husband unto thee. I will honor and cherish thee, protect and support thee, and provide all that is necessary for thy due sustenance, even as it becomes a Jewish husband to do." And the said bride has plighted her troth unto him in affection and sincerity, and thus has taken upon herself the fulfillment of all the duties incumbent upon a Jewish wife. Witnesses, Rabbi Meyer Hirschman and Emmanuel Sarn. This is a perpetual contract. Guard it well. Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagofer, baruch atu Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shakron, baruch lichvo. Hodo. Baruch Ato Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Yotzei Hodo. Baruch Ato Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher yotzar es hodom b'tzad mo B'Tselem de mustabniso V'hiskin lo mimenu binyan adiyad Baruch atah Adonai Yotzei Hodo. Sois tosis v'sugilu akoro V'kibutz boneha lesoecho v'simcha Baruch atah Adonai Zameach Tzion Bevoneho Zameach Tzisamach Re'im U'ahovim Kisamech Achu Yitzilcho Be'gan Eden Mikedem Baruch atah Adonai Sameach chosom v'chalom Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher baro soson v'simcha chasan v'chalo yelo reino titzo v'chalvo ahavo v'yachavo v'shalom Adonai Eloheinu Yishama b'yorei Yehuda uvechutzos Yerushalayim Ha'ososo v'kasherha Ha'ososo v'kasherha Kol mitzalos chassan mimichu pasom und yarim mishtei negim nasom Baruch atah Adonai V'sameach chosom im hakol My dear Leonard and Edith, I now pronounce you husband and wife eternal. It is a time-honored custom in Israel that before the Kala goes to the chuppah, her face shall be veiled. And while it is a rather wise custom in certain cases, in our case, I can't see why. I believe that everyone will agree with me that our bride is indeed good to look at. And yet, we made no distinction. She still veiled her face. What is the basis for this custom? And I say to the chassan with the words, Bohu, sono einecho. Lift up, elevate your eyes. Don't look at mere physical beauty. Beauty is skin deep, and sometimes beauty turns into ugliness. But rather look primarily at the spiritual qualities, the inner beauty of the soul. And I say to the chassan, Yoter bochato. I happen to know the bride for some time, even as I know her parents. And I say to the chassan, you are fortunate indeed in the choice you have made in this bride, that you have chosen her as your life mate. Because indeed hers is not only physical beauty, but also, and more important, spiritual beauty. I've studied the qualities she is possessed of, and I can say she's an amiable and understanding, genuine Jewish daughter. Chachmis noshim bonsa beisa, a wise woman who will know how to build her home and secure her and your happiness. But it is said, and well said, that it requires two to consummate a harmony. And although I have not been privileged to know the chassan nearly as long as I know the bride, but when he was in my home, although for a short time, I was given the opportunity to study his person. And I can say to the bride that you also haven't done so badly. You have indeed made a good choice in Leonard. Leib is his name. And I saw that Leib, as the sages tell us, he seems to me to be imbued with good Jewish qualities and with Jewish learning and Jewish idealism. And therefore I say that like has met like. I merely want to add a few thoughts to both of you. You notice this is the 21st day of December, and traditionally it is regarded that this day begins the winter season. The winter season is indeed hard as we usually regard it. It is laborious, difficult to go through the winter. But we mustn't forget that after the winter comes the spring with all its delights. And I say to both of you, it is not simple to live a Jewish life. It is exacting. It requires self-restraint and discipline, and even sacrifice. But it is the only kind of a life that brings temporal and eternal joy, and that is what you want more than anything else tonight in this propitious moment. It also rained all day, and the sages tell us, a rainy day is hard too. It is drab and dreary, dark and difficult to endure. But don't forget that the bitter raindrops bring us the sweetness that we can't, and that is a symbol of the Jewish woman and man in their homes. And I say to both of you, your parents, whom God has blessed to be here with you in this most joyous moment of their life, they've given so much to you, for you, until they live to see this moment. And one thing they ask in return of you, for all their sacrifice and unstinting devotion. They say to you, Shma b'ni musar avicha. Listen, my son, to the ethics of your father. I just spoke to your father a while ago, and he prided himself in being one of the oldest members of the synagogue, one of the pillars of the synagogue. You know what he wants of you. I'm sure you'll try to live up to it. He and your mother both ask that of you. And I needn't say about the parents of the bride. I know them. One of my best friends, I would say, in Bensonhurst, and one of the finest persons, both of them, Mr. and Mrs. Bloom. both attuned to Judaism. Umordechai yodas kol asher nasa. He knows everything that goes on in the Jewish world, and he lives for Jewish ideas. He certainly asks, Umamar Mordechai Esther Oisa, that the bride shall prove the equal and justify their dreams and aspirations. And so I close with a blessing to both of you. As the messenger of your Heavenly Father, I merge my blessing with that of your respective parents. And I say to both of you, even as I lifted a cup tonight, full of blessing, and I made blessings over them, may God help both of you to hold that same cup of blessing aloft all the days and years of your life, and make Kiddush over it. Live a sacred Jewish life according to the dictates of the Torah. And I assure you that God will rain upon you his blessings, blessings material and spiritual. And you two young flowers will blend in mutual love and devotion unto 120 years. Amen.
Set up here.
Are you all ready?
I now have. Let's leave it right there. We don't have to move.
Don't say night.
Edith, would you like us, Leonard? Tell us how happy you are. Tell us anything.
I'm thrilled. I feel wonderful.
Leonard, what do you have to say?
There isn't much more that I can add to what my lovely wife has already said. I also feel wonderful. This ring on my finger indicates that I am married and well, this is a very difficult thing, you know.
I realize that,
I'm liable for rejection. That's why I'll just have it.
Thank you.
Having a nice time. Good, I'm glad.
Leonard, is it possible for me to get the check cashing concession here?
How much do you charge for a check?
Well, thank you very much, Leonard and
This is
Edith.
an opportunity when I should have a lot to say, however, I find that I'm speechless. Nothing to say.
Thank you very much, Mr. and Mrs. Leonard Stein.
That sounds wonderful.
No, you're first. You're first.
Is it on? Where is it? What? The start is it? All
right. Now, what is your name?
Mrs. Scotland.
How would you like to say to the bride and groom?
I am Aunt Lena, Leonard, and Edith. It was a pleasure being here at your wedding, and here is hoping that I can be here to celebrate your 25th anniversary. Good luck, lots of happiness.
Thank you very much, Aunt Lena. And who do we have next?
This is Aunt Paul, and I want to say good luck to the bride and groom, his parents, and her many more.
Thank you very, very much. I'm sure Leonard and Edith will cherish this message for a long time. Gentlemen, going to give us a message. What is your name?
Wish you a long life.
Thank you very much, Uncle Dave.
Mister, I beat you with Leonard and Eli, and I wish you I'm all mixed up. I wish you a long, long, happy life, Leonard and Edith.
Thank you very much, Aunt Esther. And who do we have next?
Aunt Tilly, your big fat Aunt Tilly, wishes you happiness, success, every good in the world, and I hope to God we all live to see what we want to see on.
Thank you very much, Aunt Tilly. And here we have a very fine young couple coming to us. What is your name, sir?
Glenn, this is your cousin Leafy.
Okay, not close.
I want to wish you and Edith all the luck in the world, and we'll see you when you get back from your honeymoon. And if we don't see you then, you'll be at Helene and my wedding on March 8th. Okay?
Right.
Thank you very much. Who do we have here next?
We are Mr. and Mrs. Carl Macon from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We are cousins to Leonard, and we wish them all the happiness and luck in the world, and wish their parents that they should live to see Nachas, Parnassa, and happiness.
And on your honeymoon, don't try to do too much.
Thank you very much. Would you like to say something, young lady? moment. This young lady say something. You want to say something? All right, this lady is going to go first.
Good luck, Leonard. Best wishes, Edith. Come out on the farm and see us sometime. Lots of luck, Leonard, and I know she'll be sweet. Her first name's the same as mine.
What is your name, please?
Edith Yablon.
Thank you very much. Now, young lady, what is your name?
This is cousin Cynthia. It was fun at your wedding, and I hope to be at your child. Is that cute? Go on, Nene.
Thank you very much.
This is cousin Nene, and I hope you have many more happy years, and I'd like to be at all your anniversaries. Edith and Leonard.
Thank you, cousin Nene.
Edith, don't become discouraged. You'll find things hard the first year.
And we'll soften up later.
All right, Leonard and Edith, we have some more very charming people here who are going to say something to you. What is your name, please?
This is Reba, Len. You can have a nice trip tomorrow.
Thank you, Reba. Who do we have here? Your name, please?
This is Helen Charles, Len. I want to say good night and wish you lots of luck. And remember, it'll keep for tomorrow night, too, Edith.
Thank you, Helen. Your name, please, sir?
This is Harry Levy, Len. Everybody's worrying about you tonight and tomorrow night. Don't worry about it. Forget it. Do as you please.
Thank you very much. Your name, please?
Martha Line. Lenny, don't listen to them. Do it as often, as long as you can tonight. Another thing, Lenny, the rabbi said that you two are flowers. I certainly would love to be around when you start blooming. Goodbye.
Thank you very much. Would you like to say something?
This is Mildred Jacobs. Don't forget to invite us to the bris, Len.
Thank you. Your name, please?
Bernie Levy. To Edith and Leonard, a very happy future.
Thank you, Bernie Levy.
Don't take me again. That's your pack.
Oh.
Here.
Hello, Lenny. This is your cousin Leon. Don't try and wear that thing out on one night. It has to last you a lifetime. So long, kid.
Thank you, cousin Leon. I think Leon knows what he's talking about. Would you like to say something to Leonard and Edith? Sure. Your name, please?
Lee Epstein.
Oh, now I know where I know you from. I visited you at your apartment one time, a long time ago.
You're not the dentist, are you?
No, I was up there with, Is it Lee Epstein? Lee Epstein, would you like to say something to Leonard and Edith?
Hello, Leonard. Lee Epstein, down in Miami. I finally got here, just like in the movies that we saw back in Washington.
Thank you very much, Julie. Mrs. Epstein, would you like to say something? How about a message from Time?
Don't forget, read Time, the weekly news magazine, and keep me going.
Thank you very much, Mr. and Mrs. Julie Epstein. We have a gentleman here with a message. One moment, please. Your name, please.
Leonard, this is your cousin Leonard Jacobs. You know, Len, I'll tell you something. I'd give $1,000 cash if I could only be a fly on the wall tonight. Believe me.
Thank you, cousin.
Incidentally, in your room, of course.
Thank you very much. And now we have here a gentleman who would like to say something to Leonard and Edith. Your name, please, sir?
Uncle Harry Blum. Uncle Harry Blum.
Uncle Harry, would you like to say something to Leonard?
Yes, I do. Leonard, my gift of $10,000 to you, I want you to multiply in $1 million, and I don't want to wait too long. That's correct.
Thank you very much, Uncle Harry.
I'll go with another big gift.
Uncle Morris, I wish the young couple Mary, happiness, and prosperity. And stay well.
Thank you very much, Uncle. And now we have someone else here. Your name, please?
Roz, Len. Take it easy, Len. It'll last a long time.
Thank you, Roz.
This is Aunt Esther again, Leonard and Edith. And in a year from now, if you need me, just call on your mother and I, and I'll be glad to come up and do what I can for you. Lots of luck.
Thank you very much. And here we have another young lady. Your name, please?
Cousin Leona.
What would you like to say?
Oh, take it easy, kids. The night's young. It only began.
Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, you can hear it back. Go ahead. Later. Would you like... Martha, would you like to say something else to Leonard and Edith? All right, Martha. You're on.
This is just for you, Edith. If things get hard for you, you don't know what to do, come to Cousin Martha. She'll tell you plenty.
Thank you, Cousin Martha. We now have the opportunity of having with us here Mrs. Bloom, Edith's very charming mother. Mrs. Bloom, do you have something to say for Leonard and Edith to preserve for their many, many happy years ahead?
Hello, Edith. I can't hear a word. Edith! Don't talk so loud. Edith! Is Leonard there? Well, I wish you both... I wish you both lots and lots of luck and happiness for many, many years. Okay.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Bloom. And now we have Edith's cousin, Janice. Janice, would you like to say something to Edith and Len?
I sure would. I think it's a privilege to be saying something at your wedding. You both look very, very charming and very happy. But you, Len, you ate too much. You shouldn't be doing that at your own wedding.
Thank you very much, Janice. Give you an introduction. Leonard and Edith, we have the opportunity of having Alvin Stein here, your very handsome brother, and he's going to give you a message to retain for your many happy years ahead. Alvin?
Thank you for such a splendid introduction. Unaccustomed as I am to public speaking, at this time I wish to say that I wish the best of all good things to the bride and to the groom, my dear brother Leonard and my dear sister-in-law Edith. May the Lord God of Israel bless the newlyweds with all his good things. May they have a long life of happiness, health, and prosperity. May their children and their children's children be blessed with all the good things also. P.S. I would like to be an uncle soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alvin. What is your name, please? Anita, would you like to say something to Leonard and Edith?
Hi, Edith. I hope you have lots of luck and happiness, and the same goes for Charlie.
Thank you, Anita. We'll just introduce you. We have here Mr. Bloom, who is the father of the very beautiful bride, who would like to say a few words. Mr. Bloom. Just talking to him. Anything you'd like to say? Both of them?
Dear Leonard and Edith, it is my great pleasure to be alive to your wedding. We hope you'll have a happy wedded life. May the God take good care of you for many years to come. You're dead.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bloom. We have here Sheldon Bloom, who will say a few words to his lovely sister and his new brother-in-law.
All I want to say is the best of luck for the greatest amount of happiness to my lovely sister and new brother-in-law. The best to him.
Thank you very much, Sheldon. Mr. Stein?
I'll just say,
Just like you're talking to him.
I'll just say zu meinen Kindern, sollen beide haben einen guten Masel und sein gesund und einen guten Jahr und sollen allemal sticken eine zu der anderen und be all right. Und they'll have lots of Masel. That's all, I guess.
Thank you very much, Mr. Stein. I see we have Mrs. Stein coming over here to say a few words to the new Mr. and Mrs. Leonard Stein. Mrs. Stein, what would you like to say?
Hello, kids. You know I wish you lots of luck, everything the best in the world. And take care of yourself, Edith, honey, because you're mine now, too, don't forget. So long.
Thank you, Mrs. Stein.
Congratulations to the groom. Best wishes to the bride through all the years, a happy life, and lots of luck besides. Tessie and Dan Lyons.
Ladies and gentlemen, the groom's brother is now reading some telegraphic messages from guests who were not able to attend.
Love and best wishes to you both. May you always have fair weather and clear sailing. Aunt Little, Uncle Joe, and family. Congratulations and every good wish for your happiness. Sarah Chrysler, stay for company, and Craig. Yeah, I missed one. Mr. and Mrs.
see you next year. Leonard Stein, Jr. Congratulations and every good wish for your happiness. Sarah drives the state with Tucky and Craig. I believe I read it. Congratulations and best wishes for a long life, prosperity, health, and happiness. Mr. and Mrs. J. M. Ryan and daughter. Our organization proudly joins in offering its hearty congratulations and best wishes for a long life of good pleasure to our workers, supporters, and co-workers. Surprise parents, Mr. and Mrs. Max Boone, South Brooklyn, we extend our sincerest felicitations for a long life of Knox, Yeshiva Bensonhurst, stalwart and born president. Congratulations. May all your days be